everybody, welcome to R&B Reviews and welcome to the first movie review of 2021. And today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Soul, which is the latest movie to come from Disney and Pixar. The story is about Joe Gardner, who's voiced by Jamie Foxx. He is a middle school band teacher whose life hasn't really gone the way that he expected. His dream was to be a jazz musician and play professionally. Something happens and his soul is transported out of his body into another realm, and he must find his way back with the help of another soul named 22, who's also learning about herself. Before I saw this movie, I did talk to a few people that had seen it. I mean, I didn't ask them to go into specifics, but I said, what did you think of it? And some people really seemed to like this movie, but some didn't. They thought that it was kind of a little weird. I think Soul is probably the most mature and cerebral movie to come from Pixar, starting with the themes. The movie is about finding purpose and making plans, and the unexpected happens sometimes. Sometimes it's for the better. It also touches upon living in the moment. It also touches on living life to the fullest and finding your passion. Also, the character of a soul that Joel meets named 22 doesn't want to go to Earth. As a matter of fact, she's avoided going there as a person for over, I believe it was 1,000 years, and she feels that life is not worth living and doesn't see a point to it. Personally, I'm not really too sure if kids will really get into this movie. It is very deep compared to other lighter Pixar fare like Toy Story and Bug's Life and even stuff like Inside Out or Coco. But I think the movie will definitely be more relatable to teens and adults. Now, the cast I thought was great. Jamie Foxx I thought delivered both the comedic and dramatic aspect of the character. I like Tina Fey as 22. As a matter of fact, I didn't realize that it was her until the credits started to roll. The rest of the cast, like Norton and Questlove and Angela Bassett, made me feel like I was listening to characters rather than, the actors' personalities take over, which sometimes unfortunately happens in an animated film where it feels like the characters are too much like the actors and you feel like you're just listening to the performance of the actors, personality. But here, I felt like I was watching and listening to actual characters. I also like the jazz score on Earth and the otherworldly synthesizer one in the other realm. I also like that the movie did have some gags for everybody. There was some subtle gags for adults in when Joe first enters this other realm. And the second act of the movie, they do try to add some silliness for the kids to help balance the deeper elements in the first and third act. The only downside I really had with this movie is that it was 109 minutes, and sometimes it did feel like it to me. And also how they try to explain how this other realm works was a little bit complicated to follow at times. But I like that Pixar was tackling something different. Like I said, I'm not really sure if this movie will appeal to kids, but I think the movie will definitely be relevant to teens and adults who are, trying to find their passion and figuring out their purpose in life. I also think this movie will probably take multiple views to really get all of the elements in there. I ended up enjoying this movie much more than Onward. So for this movie, it's currently playing on Disney Plus. It was supposed to come out in theaters, but obviously with COVID-19 that didn't happen. So I would say this movie is worth 4 stars. Alright, well, that's my review of the movie. What did you think of the movie if you've seen it? Please list your comments in the comment box below. Feel free to share me your thoughts and any feedback you might have. And also feel free to check out some other movies, whether they're currently playing on a streaming service or in your local theater, or perhaps a contemporary or older classic film. I got a lot of reviews on this channel for all types of genres. Thank you very much for watching.